lovelies, welcome. If you're new here, thanks so much for joining me. My name's Roxanne and welcome to my channel. If you are not new, thanks so much for coming back. I really appreciate you clicking on the video.
Attention she praises, an image she prays to be sculpted by.
So I am just going to jump right in, but first I wanted to go ahead and make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button down below if you like this content. I would really appreciate you becoming a part of the Edgy fam. So make sure if you are already a subscriber, your notification bell is on, and if you're a new subscriber, then hit that at the same time. Alright, so today you guys, we're just going to go ahead and talk about my top makeup products that I have ever purchased. So this is all stuff that I've collected over probably a little while, but I wanted to share this with you guys because so many times people ask me, what are your favorite products? What do you like to use? You know, what are your favorite brands? Okay guys, so the first product I'm going to talk about is a palette. This palette has not been talked about for quite a while on YouTube, but it was one of my very, very favorite palettes, and I absolutely used the crap out of this palette. I'm talking, I ran it to the ground. The Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadows palette. You guys can see absolutely how much I love this. Oh, one of the shades just fell out. That's how much I love it. I know that a lot of beauty gurus don't show like palettes like this, and that's, I think, for a lot of reasons. First, because they have so much stuff that they don't really need to use the same thing twice, which I think is horrible. But second, because they think that there's like this stigma that comes along with showing their palettes or their makeup being loved and used multiple times. I just don't feel that way. I would rather share with you guys that I love these products. Anyway, back to the palette. So I bought this, God, years ago, and I used it so much, and you guys can see that there are some shades that I absolutely could not ever stop using. Of course, there are some of the ones, I'm not a huge cranberry person, I'll do it every once in a while, especially if the colors from the Modern Renaissance palette, I've used those a lot, but all of the warmer tone shades I use so much all the time. But the pigment in the Violet Voss palettes are just amazing. I love the Violet Voss palettes in general, all of them. One of my very favorite, palettes I own. It's gotten a lot of love during the last couple of years. Okay, so the second product that I want to talk to you guys about is a powder, and this powder is super affordable. You can find it at Walmart, Target, many local drugstores. It's one of those powders that is just a beautiful finish. It would be the Airspun powder, and this is something that I was using religiously for a long time. This is the translucent extra coverage powder. There's many different kinds that you could get. You guys are going to be able to see. So this one is about gone. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera. Let me pull it on the other side. But I barely have any left of this. You can see, so I've flattened it out. There's a layer on the bottom, but this powder, you guys, before I was really into high-end makeup, I was really into the inexpensive. You can get great quality stuff, and you just kind of have to find those hidden gems, This powder was one of my very, very favorite powders. I used it religiously all of the time, so much. One of those powders that you put it on your face and you're kind of shocked at how good it looks. If you have not tried this Airspun powder, I'm sure you guys have heard it talked about all over YouTube. I highly recommend you trying this guy, and obviously it is something that I have loved over the last few years as well. So a couple years back, or probably last year, Katy Perry came out with her CoverGirl line. It had liners, it had mascaras, it had lashes, eyeshadows, glitters, and one of my very favorite items from that line were the black eyeliners. So this is what's left of one, but I have probably purchased 10 of these different Katy Perry liners. When I used to wear eyeliner in my waterline, I don't anymore for many reasons, but when I do tutorials, sometimes I do, but my eyes water a lot more when I use eyeliner, so I try to stay away from it a little bit, or as much as I can. But this eyeliner, it's from the drugstore. It's CoverGirl, Katy Perry, and it's in the shade, I think it's just, okay, so Kitty Cadabra, and it's the black one. It's 04. It is the most pigmented, waterproof, or I guess water resistant drugstore eyeliner that I've ever found that I like. There's a lot of really good drugstore liners, but they're all like colored. There's not really like a good pigmented matte black. And when I discovered these, I was in heaven. This is like one of the little nubs that I have left. I probably have 6 or 7 more just floating around somewhere, but they're probably even smaller than this. I have to keep repurchasing this, and I really hope to goodness that they never discontinue it, because it is one of the best liners I have ever found in any liner existence. I absolutely love this liner. If you guys can get your hands on the Katy Perry black liner, I've never used the blue one or her other colors, but this black one, oh you guys, it is so awesome. It stays in place. It is super black. It's just a really, really good liner. So I would definitely try this if you can find it, if it's still even out there. I have backups upon backups upon backups. I bet you guys are going to be able to find this at TJ Maxx soon. So you'll probably be able to find it for even less. If you guys did not know that they carry drugstore makeup at TJ Maxx, then I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but they do. And let me know if you want me to do like a haul, like a drugstore haul from TJ Maxx, because I would love to do that. I would really, really love to go there and pick up a bunch of drugstore stuff and show you guys the difference in prices between the drugstore and TJ Maxx. Anyway, I always go off on these tangents. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so eyeliner, favorite. Moving on. So I don't know why so far all of these products are drugstore, but they are. I do have some other products in this video I'm going to mention that are high-end, but the next item is also a drugstore, and it came out a couple months ago. I would say maybe 6 months ago. I actually did a video on it comparing it to a higher-end product, and that would be the Total Temptation mascara from Maybelline in waterproof, not the regular one, the waterproof one. I compared this to the Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, and it is identical to that. There's like no question about it. It is a complete dupe. I'll link that in the cards right here, so if you guys haven't checked that out yet, you can if you're interested. But this mascara is so amazing. So a lot of the time what I find is that the mascaras that I use, particularly on waterproof, always end up down here under my eyes. And it's during when they're drying throughout the day, they get little smudges underneath. And because I don't wear shadow all the time under my eyes, it's really difficult to hide that. So this is one of the only mascaras I have found that did not ever do that, or has not ever done that. And it's the only one truly, honestly, now on my lower lash line I will use. It's the only one you guys will see me using in a tutorial or talking about in a video, because it is such a good mascara. Not only does it stay and it doesn't budge even when, you know, you have tears or you're crying, but it is truly dark and it just stays in place. You know how you have sometimes those mascaras that flake underneath, or they spot underneath, or they cause you to have really bad like under eye they just like smudge. This mascara does not do that. And if you're a person like me who you don't like to wear eyeshadow under your eye a whole lot, I used to, not so much anymore, then you will love this mascara. I promise you. It is so good. It's inexpensive, and I also found this at TJ Maxx a couple of weeks ago, and it's still on the shelves in the drugstore. I'm not sorry that I purchased it. I struggle with finding good waterproof drugstore mascaras, but this was definitely a good choice for me. So I don't think that this next one is going to be any surprise to any of you, but I'm going to talk about my all-time favorite lashes that I never, ever, 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 ever will regret buying ever, because I truly wear them all the time. I know that a lot of beauty gurus will go from like lash to lash to lash, like they'll try out different lashes, but in my case, I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, that whole saying. And if I find a lash that I love and that works for me and that looks pretty during, you know, for all of my makeup tutorials, then I'm going to continue to use that lash. I don't like the thicker band lashes because I don't wear heavy eyeliner. I just don't think they look good on me. Like, I'll purchase them to keep them in my drawer, but I don't particularly like those kinds of lashes. So my all-time favorite lashes by far are the Kiss lashes. I have 2 of the huge box, or like little sets here. I only buy these in this particular bulk packaging now because I can't live without these, so I have to buy these in the bulk packaging. They come with 1 or 4, nothing in between. So you can find these at Ulta for $11.99, and I just purchased one and then I forgot and I purchased another one. So I absolutely love these lashes. These are the Chignon. I don't know how to say it. One of my subscribers said that it was French, so I think it's Chignol. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, Chignol. But I absolutely love these lashes, and everyone always asks me, what lashes are you wearing? What lashes are you wearing? So these are the lashes I'm wearing in most of my YouTube posts, or most of my YouTube tutorials, and most of my Instagram posts, my Instagram pictures. These are the lashes that I am wearing. The Tarte, these guys, the Tarte Chrome Paint Pots or Chrome Pots. Guys, these are my favorite. I absolutely love them. I have all but one. One of them is in my makeup bag right now. So I have 5 here, and then I have one in my makeup bag. And then there's a green one that I'm not really into. It's like a smoky one I'm not really into. But when they come out with more, I will be on them so hard. But I use these in a lot of my tutorials, you guys. If you have not purchased any of these or you don't know what they are, I highly recommend you go trying one out at least. They're like $20 each, but there's so much product in them. They last forever. They're stunning. They just come in these little chrome pot here. So today I'm wearing Top Yacht. That's what's on my lid, and it's a new one that I got because I've been wanting Top Yacht forever. I finally got it from Ulta's website because they never have it in store. So I put that on today just with a little bit of brown in my crease. So the one I wear all the time in a lot of my videos is the Park Avenue Princess shade, and it's just this guy right here. It's so pretty, you guys. A lot of the time you guys will ask what's on my lid or what I'm wearing in a video, and it'll be these right here. But I absolutely love these because they stay for such a long time. They're super pigmented. They're stunning on the lid. You can wet them or wear them dry. Either way they work. Of course, if you wet them or you put Fix Plus on them, they are going to be more intense. But if you don't wet them, you just want to go in with a brush, they also stay. The one problem with these is there's a crap ton of fallout. So if you're going to do your eyes first, that's probably a better idea than doing your face first and then your eyes, because this is going to get everywhere unless you use Fix Plus or water spray of some kind. You wet your brush and you make sure that you like kind of pat it on. Okay, so something else that I had to include in this video, and you know you guys are probably going to be like, what? But no, it's true. I absolutely love this, and I know that it's used in everyone's videos and their mom's videos and their dog's videos. MAC Fix Plus, you guys, is a tool scent from the setting spray gods because it is just so awesome. Oh, I love it. I have all of the smells or whatever. Not only does this set your makeup, you guys, it's like a multi-purpose tool. You can use it to put eyeshadows on. You can use it to spray your face at bedtime. Use it before makeup. This is such an amazing tool. Oh, I love it. But if you guys haven't tried Fix Plus, I highly recommend you trying it. It is one of the best products I think I've ever used in my entire life. I've been using it since I was probably 17 years old. And I just can't get enough of it. I'm so happy that they came out with this, and I don't even know what's in it. I mean, I probably could figure it out. It's probably just like some water or something and some hydration stuff. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It's one of the best setting sprays ever in this existence of makeup, but I don't know. I always use it. You guys always see me use it in my tutorials. It's one of my very favorite makeup products, and I'm never sorry that I've purchased this. I have probably repurchased Fix Plus in my entire makeup career since I started using it. I would say 200 times, easy. And plus you get 3.4 fluid ounces for like $20-something, I think. So that's a pretty decent price. And if you don't use it every day, you kind of go back and forth, then you can make it last a long time. This is the Modern Renaissance palette. This is one of my very favorite palettes, used so much. And I think the reason why I love this is because I love the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette because they're very similar. But this right here also got a ton of love. Look at like I've used these shades so much that I have to borrow my daughter's because she has this also and has barely touched it. So I kind of use hers when I want some of the colors. So I've used this palette so much. It is one of my very favorite palettes. I know that a lot of people talk about this palette, but it is so wonderful. I've used like raw sienna, burnt orange, tempera, Realgar and Vermeer. I have used the crap out of those shades. Oh, Red Ochre. I'm just one of those people that like has to use a palette and show it love until I like use it up, just because I want to know that I'm getting my money's worth, you know? I don't see the point in getting a palette and using it once or twice and then like shoving it in the back of a drawer. There's no point to that for me. So probably one of my all-time favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I've always loved this palette ever since it came out, and I just can't stop using it. I still use it to this day, even though it's a little older and there's so much more that has come out since then. I just feel like it's such a good palette and we need to not forget about it. The Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. These are my all-time favorite, hands down, liquid lipstick formula. They are so, so good. I cannot get enough of them. I've repurchased some of these shades about 4 times, and that's not an exaggeration. These are only some of the colors that I have. I own probably almost every shade that she's ever come out with, except for like the really like whoa out there colors, because I just can't wear those and I want to buy makeup that's practical for me. Like the blue I don't have, even though it's named Roxy. I know, it's a travesty. If you guys haven't tried Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, I highly suggest you do. They are better than Anastasia. They are better than Smashbox. And I love Smashbox, by the way. They are better than MAC. They are better than Bobbi Brown. They are better than Lancome and Dior. They are better than a lot of liquid lipsticks out there that everybody loves. I just don't know what it is about her formula. They're awesome. She's never changed it because, you know, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what I love, because all of these other companies have changed their formula, trying to make it better and make it worse or whatever. But Kat Von D has always stuck to what she knows and has never really altered the formula of her liquid lipsticks. And that's why I think they're my favorite. I just think that her line of stuff in general, her line of makeup in general, is really, really, really good. And I don't think I'll ever stop wearing these. I'll always collect them as she comes out with new colors. They are my very, very favorite. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly suggest you do. The last makeup item I wanted to mention are the MAC lip glosses. Now these are a little bit different than, so these right here, the Dazzle glasses, they are so sticky. I love them, don't get me wrong, and they have this brush that's kind of difficult to use, the applicator. It's just more difficult to use than I would like. I love the Dazzle glasses, don't get me wrong. MAC has some great glosses, but I really, really love the lip glosses. They have more of like a doe foot applicator, so more like this, so it's a little bit easier to apply around the lips. So I really like not only the doe foot applicator, but the consistency of MAC's Dazzle glasses is a little bit too sticky for me, whereas the lip glosses are like a perfect, I don't know, like a perfect blend or a perfect balance between pigment and stickiness and just glossiness and shine. I absolutely love the lip glosses. I no lie, you guys, and you're gonna go crazy over this. I probably have 60 MAC lip glosses over the last few years. I've thrown some of them away because they've gotten old, or, you know, they're just not good anymore. They're empty, or I've used like back to MAC. But this formula of MAC's lip gloss is one of my favorite lip gloss formulas. They just, I don't know, it's just a really, really great formula. And they changed it up a little bit a couple months ago when they came out with the new packaging, and I kind of like it a little bit better. They smell better, they apply better, the pigment is better. So if you've never tried the MAC lip glosses and you kind of want to try something from MAC, I recommend trying these because they are one of the better products or the better formulas that MAC has. I wear them all the time, constantly. They are just really, really, really good glosses. So I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any products that are like end all be all products for you. You have to have them. You can't live without them. You would die if they weren't in your makeup collection, or if you ever run out of them. I really want to know your thoughts on some of the other products out there that I may not have tried. Give me a thumbs up for this video, letting me know you want to see a part 2, a part 3, a part 28, whatever it is that I get to. That's all I have, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care and take care of each other, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!